Rachel from Nevertheless She Budgeted, and today I'm going to be doing my EveryDollar budget. So I already started the screen recording. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. This is going to be for August of 2021. And if you're new here and you like this kind of stuff, budgeting videos, paycheck videos, debt payoff videos, please go ahead and hit the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell for when I update and add new content to my channel. I don't post on a regular schedule, so that definitely helps out with letting you guys know when I am posting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this. And yeah, let's see what August looks like. So right now I'm in July and I'm gonna go ahead and move over into August. It is the 26th of the month, so I am just a couple days out here from starting a new month. I will get paid on the 1st, the 15th, and then for my side income, I'm going to be getting paid on the 4th and 18th. So paychecks are pretty close this month. I'm really excited about that. However, my first paycheck of the month is probably gonna be really short compared to what I normally expect. So because of that, just because I haven't been working the last couple weeks all that much. So I am going to change the budgeted amount for that. I am using my monthly budget spreadsheet here. I have these available. If you guys want them, send me your emails and I can email them over to you. They're just an Excel spreadsheet. You can kind of change them as you like. And yeah, so for my mill paycheck, this has changed. I started contributing back for my 401k, and because of that, it lowered the amount that I get every paycheck. It's just about 25 bucks. It's nothing crazy. And I got a pay raise in June, so that's kind of where it's like evening out, I guess. So for my first paycheck, it's going to be $2,083.90 is what my LES says, my leave and earnings statement. My first paycheck at my side job is going to be $100. I'm just kind of estimating that. This is a irregular income type job. I get paid every 2 weeks. It just depends on the hours that I work. I've only worked about 10 hours this pay period, so I don't expect that to be a super big number. And then for my second paycheck from my main job, I'm going to get $2,084.17. Now, I don't exactly know these numbers. I know this one here, this $2,083.90, because I just got my leave and earnings statement yesterday. I don't know if my second paycheck will change, but I believe that it should stay the same. I'm putting the right amount towards my 401k, so because of that, it should pretty much be that. Usually they try to even it out so it's kind of more even in terms of like each paycheck is like the same amount minus like a penny or two. So this might change, but it's only like $1 and some change off, so it might not. So hopefully that's true. I'm still going to be getting paid the same overall amount. It just might be, you know, more in paycheck 1, less in paycheck 2. I'm not really exactly sure, but I do know that the first paycheck is correct. So the second paycheck should also be correct, hopefully. Also down here, before I move down, you can see, am I ready for August? It's prompting me to go look back at 2020. That is because this is the first year that I have been doing this. So August was the first month that I did an EveryDollar budget where I actually was doing these types of numbers. So I'm not gonna go and check back. I'm pretty sure I've got everything that I expect to be coming out already. So there's that. I just wanted to kind of point that out. So right now this is showing my income as $4,468.07, which is exactly what I have written down. So I'm going to go ahead and move down over into my savings. My sinking funds, I'm going to go ahead and change this. So it's going to be $600 even from my regular paychecks. That's $300 a paycheck going to my sinking funds. And then because my budget for what I'm expecting from my side job is lower, I'm actually just going to lower this to $645, and the $45 is 15% of $300, which is what I put away to my sinking funds each paycheck from my side job. I'm gonna move down past my sinking fund. This is my first Paychecks bills. So the bills that come out on my first pay period of the month is going to be my mortgage. I'm actually going to change this number here to 620 because I am going to be putting less in my second paycheck. It doesn't really matter. It all comes out at the same time. I just leave it in my bank account basically, but this kind of lets things sort of even out between paychecks and after my bills come out. It's just a way that I do things, I guess. My electricity, I did get the bill for that, so I'm gonna actually put the real number in here. It's $105.10, so that increased, but it is August, or I'm paying for July, so it makes sense. I've been running my air conditioner a lot more. My phone and massage and iTunes storage are staying the same, and as you can see, my groceries, eating out, and travel budgets are also the same. So it's $46 for phone. That's my cell phone. I pay that to my parents. Massage, this is for a Massage Envy membership. And then iTunes storage is self-explanatory. It's just what I use on my phone for all of my videos and pictures and stuff like that. Groceries, $170. That seems to have been going pretty well. I did end up transferring $50 from my eating out budget last month to my grocery budget. It's kind of interchangeable. It doesn't really matter to me which envelope things come out of normally. I do try to stick to them as best as possible, but because last month I was traveling this month, I guess it's still July, I was traveling for the last week. I actually didn't end up spending the $100 that I originally planned, so that's fine with me. But yeah, so I'm going back to my original budget, which is $170 for groceries, $50 for eating out, and $50 for travel or fuel. That includes any toll roads that I take, anything like that. Moving down further, so for my household bills number 2, this number is going to be $460, and that evens out to $1,080, which is a rounded up number of what my mortgage is. I'm gonna leave my public utilities and my natural gas the same, so they're both gonna be $70. So far this has been working really, really well for me. I haven't spent over that. I've gotten close, but I haven't spent over that in quite a while. Internet is going to actually be increasing to $80.72 because that's what it's been for the last couple weeks. Car insurance is staying the same. It's $118.41. That's my monthly premium for the 6-month time frame. And then gym is $21.50. That's for Planet Fitness. Netflix obviously is $15. And then I'm going to be changing these budgets back. So it's going to be groceries for $170, eating out for $50, and then travel is going to be getting $50. So far, I have used all of my money this month, which is fine because that's what it's allocated for. But yeah, it's just, I've definitely been spending. So moving down to personal. Personal is going to be getting $30. Currently, you can see it's got $2 in there. So once I pay my $15 per paycheck, it should have 32. Of course, as I spend throughout the month, that number changes. And then moving down to the end, my Citibank credit card is still $320. That is $160 per paycheck. And then Apple credit card is $125 per paycheck for a total of $250. These are cards that I've had and paid off, and then what I did was I transferred money from my car loan over into my credit cards at a 3% APR. My car loan's at a 5.39% APR, so that just saved me like 2%. It wasn't, or a 1.5%. It wasn't a ton of money, but it was something that I did. So if that's something that you guys do, let me know in the comments. I feel like it was a pretty smart move just to save that little bit of percent. I'm sure it's an even smarter move if you have a credit card or something with a really high percentage rate, but it worked for my car loan too, and I'm actually getting really low on those balances, so I'm really excited about that, and I should be, fingers crossed, paid off by November is the goal here. So for my car loan, that's the last portion of this, and it's going to be getting $1,011, and that should even out, and yes it does. As you can see up here, it says this is an EveryDollar budget, which means that every dollar that I have for my income is budgeted out to a specific place. And I'm putting 35% towards my debt. Hopefully I get paid a little bit more from my side job. If that does happen, then I'm going to be putting most of that towards my debt. So that is super helpful. And then, yeah, and also going back to the whole mortgage thing that I was talking about, the reason I changed my mortgage and, like I said, try to even it out is exactly for this here. So $1,106 and $1,105 going towards each of my monthly bills or my paycheck bills. So it just kind of evens these numbers out a little bit more when I do that, because otherwise this one would be like 1,300 and this one would be like 800, and it just doesn't make sense to do that. So it's just easier to kind of even everything out per paycheck so that I have a even amount going to my debt each paycheck. It just kind of makes me feel better inside. But I think that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and again, stay tuned for my next cash stuffing, because I will be switching out my bills so I can put some money into a savings account online. I'm going to be doing an Ally bank account so I can do buckets and stuff for my sinking funds. So I'm very excited about that. And also stay tuned. My sister and I had a discussion about kind of changing things up on my channel. It won't be like, I'll still be doing these videos and stuff. It'll just be, I think I'm going to include like how-tos and my step-by-step process for coming up with this budget, which is like doing this spreadsheet and then obviously filming the EveryDollar budget for you. And then the next step is planning out each of my paychecks and how those are going to be budgeted out separately, which I do videos for, and then cash stuffing and stuff like that. Just kind of a how to get started type of video. I did a lot of research before I started this. I spent probably a good month and a half watching like Dave Ramsey YouTube videos and stuff, and the Budget Mom. Mom Life does a lot of the Budget Mom stuff. She has her workbooks, but I watched a lot of those videos as well, just to kind of get myself prepared for starting a budget. And of course coming up with my why and stuff like that. So again, please stay tuned for that, and that is the end of this video. Thanks guys, bye!